13. The continuing construction of the new Masbate Convention Center that will cater to big events to boost the tourism potential of the province. The concreting of Batuan Lagundi Road in order to improve the movement of goods and services to the island of Ticao. The institutionalization of Landungan, the one-stop resource center for Masbateño youth and migrants, as I have provided 500,000 pesos as its initial operating funds. The inclusion of the establishments of the Provincial Manpower Training Center in the EAIP for 2014, the construction of the Diagnostic Center, a 3-story building equipped with CT scan, dialysis machine, digital X-ray machine, and ultrasound machine, mammogram machine, and the 3rd floor as physical rehabilitation unit. 5 million of which for the construction of the Diagnostic Center was shared to us by Congressman Scott Davis Lanete from his Priority Development Fund. The establishment of halfway house, implementation of housing project for provincial government employees, implementation of water, sanitation, and hygiene projects, continuing construction, rehabilitation, betterment, and improvement of farm-to-market roads. Unlike the others, instead of farm-to-market, they made it farm-to-pocket roads. Continuing construction and rehabilitation of school buildings, daycare centers, and barangay health stations. Implementation of livelihood projects for the marginalized sectors. The institutionalization of summer skills training for children. Sustainable implementation of youth employment and migration and country program for children. Establishment of community and school tree parks, establishment of marine protected areas, watershed rehabilitation program, capability building programs for solid waste management, capability building on safe and responsible mining, urban greening projects. To stimulate the real estate industry of the province, this administration is inclined to give priority to the computerization of real property units tax system, dubbed as iTax. The project is a computer-based real property tax system using a software called iTax, Integrated Taxation Management System, with a target to considerably increase the revenue of this province. Another strategy to ensure revenue generation efficiency is the revision of Schedule of Fair Market Value to be the basis for the 2014 General Revision of Assessment and Classification of Real Properties. In our desire to achieve the goal of increasing rice self-sufficiency, the provincial government of Masbate shall intensify the implementation of Upland Rice Development Program, specifically the provision post-harvest facilities, farm equipment, improve upland rice seeds, and continuous delivery of extension services such as conduct of farmers' field schools shall be prioritized province-wide. With these thrusts, we shall be increasing our rice self-sufficiency level to 100% by year 2016. The provision of livelihood opportunities for the needy and marginalized subsistence farmers and fisher folks is likewise our major advocacy. With the full support of our insistent demand for partner national government agencies, we intend to expand the coverage of Akbay and the full implementation of ICRMP to all municipalities. On our concerns for other staple food and high-value commercial crops, we shall seek more program interventions from the Department of Agriculture. Our cassava industry is becoming profitable business enterprise that also increases farmers' income and profitability. We shall intensify the program coverage not only in the 3rd District municipalities, but also in some agribusiness lands in the 2nd and 1st District municipalities of the province. Moreover, we want to increase the cropping intensities in the lowland area through the rehabilitation, restoration, and establishment of communal irrigation systems and other small-scale irrigation systems. With these laudable strategies, planting of rice in lowland areas shall be done whole year round. Lastly, we are duty-bound to mitigate malnutrition and poverty incidents in the rural areas. Gulayan sa bakuran, gulayan sa simbahan, and gulayan sa paralan shall be fully supported by this administration with provision of aggressive technical services from our agriculture personnel. My second term as your governor is made more significant by the coming of additional 2 little angels in my life as a grandmother and in our life as a family. By the grace of God, Winona Zonette, or Zoe, and Summer Catherine, or Orange, was born few days before and few days after Election Day. That's why I consider them as my lucky charms, not only because of my victory and that of my sons, Mayor J. and Congressman S. in the recent election, but more so because they inspire me to do much better and accomplish more as a leader. So that, along with my sons, J, S, and R, my 2 grandsons, Erzo and Red, my 2 daughters-in-law, Glyza and Angel, they can all be proud to proclaim in the next generation that once in our lifetime, in our history as a family, we were called to serve, not only to serve simply, but to serve convincingly and with dignity. Even with what happened along my journey as your governor, the cases filed against me, the smear campaign against me and my administration, and worst of all, the threat to my own life and the loss of not only one of my party mates. Still, I am inclined to believe that there is something good in every person. And so, once again, I invite everyone, those who were for me or those against me. The election is over. Let us put down the cudgels of division. Rather, put on an armor of unity and buckle down to work for the good of our dear people of Masbate. This we will do, and nothing can stop